Yeah. You all know what it is. You get trio.
Okay.
Goku.
Let's go.
I'm a martial artist, master everything ahead. I be raising bars and making models since I was a jet. I been it, change your genre to the moon, I raise the stakes. Living life like it's a tournament and no one's like a kid. Ain't nobody beat this young enough the heat, I bring the sun in. Who be father, never knew my father. Ain't nobody sonning, running up and you get done and not the best. Told me when, hit the globe, had to grow up just to do it all again. Moon comes out, I'm a beast, so it's night-night. Everybody come and get their hands on me, high five. I don't make a wave, I'm a man, I'm the zeitgeist. Always made a point to bring the pressure to pie. Raps off the top, nom. Learned it all from the OG. Grams go on. Key, make a scene, make it blow like bombs. Stick it like percussion, guess he's Piccolo's song. Bitch, I'm Goku. Every single barrier I face I went and broke through. I don't care what most do. Carving out my lane, getting fame from my own moves. Bitch, I said I'm Goku. Every single barrier I face I went and broke through. I don't care what most do. Get out of my lane or get slain, y'all the old news. Bitch, I said I'm
Goku. I be crossing numbers on my list like a Sudoku. Strongest in the galaxy and I don't even know you. I got fighters lining up to ring me like a phone booth. Make up more abilities than D&D homebrews. Ayy, Frieza how I cut him short, leave him all of blood and gore. Up against the juggernaut, ayy. Monkey but I act more like a carnivore. Maybe call Vegeta, he could deal with all the afterthoughts. I be teleporting, they think they hallucinating. Strapped up with a warning for brutal humiliation. When I make explosions, they act as my self-promotion. Cause even these fucking boomers have heard of the Super Saiyan. I keep on staying winning at a leisurely pace. Whilst they're debating power levels to the decimal place. Ahead of the game, they losing when I enter the fray. You don't gotta hear the chorus to remember the name.
Bitch, I'm Goku. Every single barrier I face I went and broke through. I don't care what most do. Carving out my lane, getting fame from my own moves. Bitch, I said I'm Goku. Every single barrier I face I went and broke through. I don't care what most do. Get out of my lane or get slain, y'all the old news. Bitch, I said I'm
human ability, make it boom like a symphony. Got the Kakarot slapping past the choosing his villainy. Put you washed out, watered down wankers through the distillery. Spread your cheeks over the fumes for the chimney. Blowing smoke up your own ass. I got reason to be cocky, I'm a no-star. These Vegetas get the hump because of Bogart. The Adidas is supreme, I'm dripping so much. Gigi got my key and she got focus. This a Wukong fusion with Wu-Tang. I'm built like Bruce Banner when he's having a moose swang. A loose cannon, a body bag with the blue strands. I bloody up bandanas like my daddy or Luke Kang. Your group gang of posse of rookies that couldn't possibly push me. I'm the next dark champ, I'm at the top of the bookies. Still the MC to your secondary posers. Like landowners, I'm the reason there's a plot for you pussies.
Every single barrier I face I went and broke through. I don't care what most do. Carving out my lane, getting fame from my own moves. Bitch, I said I'm Goku. Every single barrier I face I went and broke through. I don't care what most do. Get out of my lane or get slain, y'all the old news.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to Crow's Judgment. And okay. I have a serious topic that we're going to be talking about tonight. Let me just do something really quick, okay? There we go. And why don't we put on just a little music, you know, just something to set the mood for the night. There we go. So look, anyways, I realized something today, right? I mean, I was sitting there getting all like, you know, they're blaming Russia for like everything, right? The gas and everything, the food shortages, the like inflation, like, basically everything wrong they're blaming on Russia. And I was like, well, that's a shitty thing to do. But then I realized we should just all be doing it, right? I say that we should just blame everything on Russia, okay? I think that if you are late to work, you should say that it's because Russia invaded Ukraine and you were just having a moment because you were feeling sorry for the people of Ukraine. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything at all. You just tell your boss that had Russia not invaded Ukraine that you wouldn't have been late for work, right? You forgot your anniversary, right? Just say that the war in Ukraine has it's thrown off time for you, right? It makes sense, right? I think maybe you didn't get somebody a birthday present. just blame Russia, because Russia invaded Ukraine, and now the inflation, and you just couldn't afford it. You just couldn't afford it. The birthday present costs $2 more now, and so you couldn't make that. You just couldn't budget that new expense. Now with everything else going up, anyways, it's all Russia's fault. It's Russia's fault that you forgot your anniversary. It's Russia's fault that you didn't buy a birthday present. It's Russia's fault that you're late for work constantly. It's all on Russia. Now, some people might say that, hey, look, you've had this behavior for a very, very long time. This is nothing new. This is just who you are. And look, you gotta understand, Russia invading Ukraine isn't something that just happened a couple months ago. These motherfuckers have probably been planning it out for like over a year. So obviously, that means that the problems that we've all been experiencing have been going on for much longer than the actual invasion of Ukraine. So there we go. I think we can all square this circle pretty easily. All right. It's all Russia's fault. When you're late for work, blame Russia. When you forget to turn in an assignment, it's Russia's fault. How is it Russia's fault? Doesn't fucking matter. If they question you, it must mean that they are a Putin sympathizer, and that is the exact attitude you must take. If they sit there and question why you are late to work for the 20th time in a single month, right? You just look at them and you say it's Russia's fault. And if you question me, then you must be sympathizing with the enemy. Anyways, guys, that's the message I wanted to just get across tonight. I have some topics pulled up. It should be a fun stream, but again, just so we're on the same page. No matter what we see tonight, no matter what problem we see tonight, it is technically Russia's fault, and we got a lot of stuff. So, first off, this is just kind of funny, only because I've been playing Elden Ring, and I just wanted to show it to you guys. So, I was watching this video on YouTube, and I saw someone posted this clip from it. Some of the fights in this game are just insanely difficult, and I've watched people like wipe to this boss for hours on end, and it's always funny when they hit the second phase, and it's like, oh my gosh, I finally got through the first one, and then just they like instantly fucking die as soon as the second phase starts. It's hilarious. But again, the reason why this fight is so difficult is because of Russia. See, you know, obviously the person playing the game here, his mental health has been affected by the callous actions of Putin, and therefore he was not at the top of his game. His terrible skills are clearly the fault of Russia. As I'm gonna hit play because it's funny, because he literally starts to have a fucking meltdown.
How many fucking moves do you get before you... I'm sorry about that, folks, but what I meant to say was, how many moves do you get to do in a row before, gosh darn it, you... How many moves do you get to do, gosh darn it, before fucking wrong thing? Wrong thing. And now the whole thing's fucked up, folks. So we may as well just do this and say, yeah, fuck you, die! I blew the whole thing.
God damn. I am not looking forward to getting to Melania. Like, her fight just looks fucking awful. And I'm wiping to the fucking grafted Scion. So I am not looking forward to this shit, but it's just hilarious when you see people just fucking dying like this. Why are you showing me a German video? I don't know who the person is, but I think it's hilarious watching people wipe to this fight. I think it's hilarious watching people wipe this fight, and I see it, dude. It's the best. And you know what? If we go to Twitch tonight, I'll see if there's anyone playing Elden Ring, because there's going to be people. So that's actually a little bit of a cheat of me. Anyways, let's talk about some disappointments. And by disappointments, I mean Mr. T here is saying that he got his second Moderna booster vaccine. He feels good, and he's still going to wear his mask and keep his distance because the virus ain't over, fool. And now, by disappointment, I mean for YouTube specifically, I mean what a brave and intelligent man Mr. T is right now. Trust the science, I think. But yeah, no, like I saw this and I was just, it's a shame. It's a real shame. It really is. Honestly though, I do kind of like the idea of wearing masks, but only if you're actually sick. So like, I guess in Asia and shit, they'll wear face masks if they have a cold, so they don't like spread their germs around. And I'm like, we should probably do that here, because people walk around with colds all the time, or at least they did before COVID. And they would just be like, sniffling everywhere and shit. Bro, like, I mean, those people wearing a face mask, I'd be down for that. But like, just wearing one for fucking what? Okay, anyways. I mean, trust the science, mask up, and booster shots. Yay. One way Gur to Mr. T is based, and that's it, I think. He being an animal with the Gur. I don't know, man. Yokai, you said you beat her solo? Look, I'm gonna need help with that fight. For sure. And I'm just like, I'm just sitting around grinding up runes right now, so that I can just level my character and run whatever set I want to run on it. So by the time I'm at Melania, I'll probably be like level 400 or something stupid like that. Oh god, I'm just wasting so much time now. I don't know, guys. What do you think about this? I'm genuinely curious. Do you like the idea of continuing to mask up? Do you think Mr. T is do you think Mr. T is a man of science? I think he is. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys have watched that Umbrella guy. He's been covering the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing, and I mean he's an amazing source for everything here. But the trial is starting on Monday, and I mean this shit is just insane. There is evidence that this woman has actually lied, right, several times. So like, I mean, he isn't wrong. A lot of states are still reporting cases. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, aren't they reporting cases? But I thought the lethality had like dropped down significantly, because it's like a less lethal strain, but it was more virulent or something. I can't remember. Like, I honestly can't remember. Don't quote me on anything that I'm saying. In fact, forget everything that we're talking about. It's too dangerous. YouTube censors are not friendly. Oh, speaking of which, the Twitter shit with Elon Musk is fucking hilarious. Just watching people melt down about it. Black Knight Tick. will be a lot of help. So progress in running quest. All right. Well, I'll do the running quest. I don't know. I want to play Elden Ring right now, but like, if I play it, all I'm gonna do is farm up runes, and the farm spot is boring as shit. I'm literally just standing on a cliffside, firing arrows at a bird so it runs off a cliff, and then resetting over and over and over again. I mean, it's like 11,000 runes every time, but boring as shit. Yeah, dude, I saw they put Elon on the board. But now that he's on the board, he's limited on how many shares he can buy. But, like, he's the largest shareholder and he's on the board of directors. Elon can basically do whatever he fucking wants to Twitter right now. And, like, Twitter's financials suck. And a lot of people know that. So, clearly Elon doesn't care about losing money on this. Sorry, eating at the same time. Vitalis, yes, that's correct, Crow. Yeah, I'll do screens very well and has been slowing down. Yeah, no. You know, like, that's what I thought, Vitalis. But, yeah, I mean, like, look, at the end of the day, if that's what he wants to do, I'm pretty sure Mr. T is, like, ancient, too. So, you know, he when you're old like he is, it kind of, I guess, you know, take all the precautions in the fucking world, I guess. I mean, I'm like, how old is Mr. T? Like, I mean, because I'm pretty sure he's like 70 or something, if not older. Oh, maybe he's like younger. Am I misaging that man? 10% is a lot. 9.25. Like, I mean, it's a ton of money. It's a ton of money that he spent. It's a lot of shares. And he is the largest shareholder in the company. And maybe he buys more. Because apparently that new deal that he has, he can buy up to 14% or more. But I don't know. It's interesting to me only because I have no clue what Elon Musk actually wants to do. So, like, he's a weird guy. That's the thing that you gotta know about him. He's a weird fucking guy. So him buying it, he could do absolutely nothing and just say fuck it. He could put in some rule and then just walk away from the company, and they could just come back in and fuck it all up again. Like, it's interesting. I'm hopeful that there's some significant change on the platform, but I mean, I mean, it is funny watching the people that are all for censorship freak out about Elon Musk being on the board of directors. Because it's great, because I remember all the times that people like that would say really stupid shit like it's a private platform, and if you don't like it, you can go make your own. And, like, I mean, it's just kind of funny because you can just say that back to these people now. It really is good. But as far as the whole thing with this Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation, it's interesting to me that Johnny Depp's I mean, like, there's not a lot of people that are talking shit about him, like saying the way that he's behaved has been inappropriate or anything like that, or even like attested. It's just it's weird, right? But Amber Heard is like a gross fucking skank. Okay, but in all honesty, she's accused Johnny Depp of abusing her. Johnny Depp had actual injuries, including having his finger, like, sliced off, and a cigarette was put out on him. Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp of beating her, and when the police, like, walked through the apartment, there was no damage. Even though she said that there was, like, there was like a fight at the apartment, like some stupid shit like that. And I'm just like, you know, the one guy literally had his finger sliced off. This chick, I mean, seemingly made up an assault. I mean, I say seemingly because it looks fake as shit. There's really not much to back it up. The cops going through the apartment, it looked like nothing had happened. There's like a whole bunch of shit with this whole Amber Heard thing. But what had happened was Johnny Depp had sued in the UK, I think The Sun. I don't know, it's like a trash tabloid outlet. Anyways, he sued them for the shit that they were saying about him. And the judge in the case, it was ridiculous. I don't know if it was The Sun or Amber Heard that he had sued. I guess I'm mixing up the details, so I apologize. Again, I didn't cover this stuff. That Umbrella guy did, so you can find all this shit on his channel. But to my understanding, the judge in that case, Johnny Depp, I think, had essentially accused Amber Heard of being like a money grubbing whore. And there's like an actual term for it. But anyways, the judge goes, well, Amber Heard donates money to charity. That doesn't sound like someone who's just in it for the money. Now, after, so the judge basically, I guess, throws out Johnny Depp's lawsuit. And they're like going with this big win and everything. Later, it comes out Amber Heard hasn't actually donated any of the money that she told the judge that she had donated to charity. In fact, the charity has been contacting her, trying to get the money from her. So it's just kind of fucking hilarious. But you still have like an army of people following this woman around, sniffing her ass. Even though she's been caught in lie after lie after lie, including ripping off fucking charities. That's insane. It's like she promises the donation and then never delivers on it. But she gets all the good press and all the good PR because she said that she would make the donation. And then she never has to follow through with it because nobody ever does a follow-up on the fucking story. It's really fucking gross. It's really fucking gross. Anyways, I just want to run through this this trending hashtag justice for Johnny Depp, knowing that basically next week we have a trial. I think it's next week. Hey Crow, were you watching Redski's stream? I made my appearance. Also you feeling better? That tweet you made sounded whack. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit better. Still, I'm still pretty out of it. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm feeling better than I was yesterday. It was, fuck, man. It's hard to describe, but like the diabetes sometimes is just not fucking good. Sometimes it's just really not good. But I do you want to like hop on our stream tonight? Like, because you can, GG. All you have to do is join the Discord, which I'm pretty sure you're in already, and then I'll just pull you into the chat. But no, I didn't watch Redski's stream, unfortunately. I was spending time with my dog. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so remember when a private investigator dug into Johnny Depp's past, but everyone he spoke with just said how awesome he is. So this was from 2 years ago. Exclusive. Amber Heard hired PI to dig up dirt on Johnny Depp, but Fixer spoke to 100 people who all couldn't say enough about his generosity and tender heart, but some had harsh words for actress. So this was somebody that Amber Heard had hired. And look, I mean, yeah, 100% hired the guy to dig up dirt, but realistically, that's essentially what you would do in a case like that. And I'm not talking about one where she is making everything up, even though it seems like that is what has happened. I just mean, like, in general, if you're accusing someone of abuse and there's a lawsuit going on, you're probably gonna want to have somebody dig into that person just to see if there's anything that you can use against them. I mean, it sucks, but I think when you're dealing with like legal battles with people who have this much money, I would expect them to be underhanded and shady and shit. Not saying it's a good thing, but like I'm sure it fucking happens. It's just funny though. This guy couldn't find anyone to say anything bad about Johnny Depp, going through 100 people, but was finding people that were willing to talk shit about Amber Heard. And this is somebody that Amber Heard hired. So that's that's great. I hear the what is it? The Fantastic Beasts movie. Apparently they're saying like it's probably gonna flop, which makes sense. I don't think the last one was any good, but it like people are trying to like frame it with because they got rid of Johnny Depp. I think the movie was gonna be shit no matter what, but yeah, it also looks bad that you fired the guy. All right, so Amber Heard's arrest for assaulting her ex-wife. Can you read that? Assault, like every other abuser, there's a pattern. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that. So, what name is that? Vanry? Fucking Christ. What name is that? That doesn't matter. Okay, so Amber Heard's arrest for assaulting her ex-wife. So she's abused people before. I mean, this was back in 2009. So, but then we saw what happened with Johnny Depp. Like, I think she's just an awful person. She's just an awful person. What is this? Nearly every critic agrees that Mads Mikkelsen is a vast improvement over Johnny Depp as the villainous Grindelwald. Like, okay, so like this is what I mean, right? I don't think Johnny Depp getting kicked out of the movie is what's gonna cause that movie to be shit. Because to be clear, like I saw the Fantastic Beasts movie. When Johnny Depp shows up, it's like, what the fuck is this? He looks like such a fucking clown. But I don't think it's gonna help because I mean, you see this person, right? As a fan of Mads Mikkelsen, good for him. But as someone who knows Warner Bros. Asked a victim of domestic violence to step down while keeping his self-confessed abuser employed, I still won't be supporting this film. P.S. Johnny Depp is still my Grindelwald. Yeah, I mean, like, I do think you're gonna have some people that won't go see the film because they're protesting what's going on with Johnny Depp. Probably a significant amount of people probably would have gone and seen it because, like, he does have a pretty large fan base. Okay, so oh gosh, I forgot all about this story. Ezra Miller, fucking idiot. This guy has been involved in so much shit. And yeah, recently I guess had a little bit too much alcohol and got into another fight. Warner Bros. And DC execs held an emergency meeting to discuss Ezra Miller's future with the studio following their recent arrest for disorderly conduct and harassment. They'll be pausing development on any future projects involving Miller. So I guess he's out. Good, now fire Amber Heard. I mean, I wish they would, but I mean, at the end of the day, oh wow, what's this? Johnny Depp had a black eye on his wedding day and on his honeymoon. He had a cut on the bridge on his nose, and the right side of his face was bruised and swollen. He has proof Amber Heard abused him. Yeah, I mean, I mean, dude, okay, it does. His face looks really kind of like fucked up over here. As like, I can't really see what it is in there, but it definitely looks like. I mean, it looks like the dude got fucking hit. And again, his fucking she sliced off his fucking finger. Like, I mean, that's the fucked up part. Like, she sliced off his finger. Like, yeah, no, this Amber Heard bitch is just insane. People hate Amber Heard because of her behavior. It's literally that simple as this. The court has already rejected Miss Heard's argument that Mr. Depp is accountable for every unpleasant comment about her on the internet. Oh my god, that's hilarious. How does one even begin to look for documents to support, refute, or relate to a rant like that? Miss Heard failed to meet her burden under Rule 4. God, no, that's really brutal. It's kind of brutal. You know, I mean, like, look, the lawsuit over here looks positive for him, but at the end of the day, it's still an uphill battle. The fact of the matter is, Amber Heard has like openly. Okay, so to my understanding, she told him, "Go ahead, accuse me of abuse." And I'm paraphrasing. Go to accuse me of abuse. No one's going to believe you. It's like, and I think like it was recorded too, and this bitch still has a fucking role working for fucking Warner Brothers. I mean, what do you fucking say? They had her speak up as like for domestic abuse victims when she's a domestic abuser. I mean, even if you don't believe with Johnny Depp, apparently she abused her ex-wife. So, I mean, you have somebody that like is a domestic abuser, and you go ahead and you like feature them as this advocate for fucking women, but it's like, you know, she's a fucking monster. She's brutal to people. She likes to hit people. I mean, like, she's a fucking monster. I don't really expect much from, you know, Hollywood people, but yeah, she's a fucking. Oh, hey Redsky, what's up?
Yo.
How you doing? Everybody liked your stream.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Gigi Evan was on.
Oh yeah, no, Gigi Evan, first time ever came in. You could hear.
Bredsky, you died for a second.
Yeah. Wait, am I here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
now.
I'm getting a call from someone else, so I gotta go. Have a good stream, though. See ya.
Later, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. He probably has dirt on someone there. I mean, like, it wouldn't surprise me, but at the end of the day, they need to fire her. They absolutely need to fire her. What is this? Amber Heard caught digging her nails into Johnny Depp's hand. See, I wouldn't say that. Oh, actually, I can't really tell. I don't know. I think that's a stretch, though. I do think that's a stretch. Okay, hold on. Is this, Okay. Amber Heard hits Johnny Depp and tells him he's not brave because he splits when she gets violent and starts throwing things at him. Yeah, okay. Here we go.
I'm not gonna be in a physical fucking altercation with you.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking...
You can't run away every fight. You can't. It's easy. It's not brave. It's not strong.
I don't want to, because I don't want to...
Okay, so he says that she hits him. She doesn't deny it. She literally chastises him for leaving when she's the one being violent. And he rightfully says, I don't want to fight. I mean, that's smart. Like, look, here's the thing, right? If you're a guy and a woman is hitting you, 9 times out of 10, you're better off just walking away because you're going to look like the bad guy no matter what. I mean, you're going to look like the bad guy no matter what. You're better off walking away and hoping that there's no spectacle going on. Because if you hit back and defend yourself, well, it's going to look like you are assaulting a woman, which is not going to play well for anybody. And if you stay there and take it, well, I mean, eventually you're probably going to wind up on the ground. So, like, the smartest thing you can do in that situation is just to not not do anything and just walk away from it.
Fucking fight.
You run away every single fight. Want to make it easy on you, so you split. You don't fight for me. You don't fight when there's a problem. You don't.
I'm not the one who fucking throws fucking pots and
Those are different.
whatever
That's
the
different.
fucking else at me.
Okay. And so she admits to throwing pots and shit at him. So, and her mentality is like fucked, right? Because she's saying to him, you don't fight for me, like, because he doesn't get into physical altercations with her. So, I mean, this woman is an actual fucking psycho. She is a domestic abuser. There's no doubt about it. The fact that this woman is still employed is disgusting. The fact that they had her, like, speak as an advocate for women is disgusting. She's a domestic abuser.
That's different. Just because I've thrown pots and pans does not mean that you come and knock on the door. Just because there are vases does not mean that you...
Pots, pans, and vases. I mean, holy shit.
You come and knock on the door.
I'm not gonna be in a physical.
That is absolutely fucking brutal. God damn. Let's see. Amber says, speak up, raise your voice. You will not be silenced unless you ask me to go to court and hand over actual evidence of what I have accused someone of. Then I'll try 4 times to get thrown it out. Okay, yeah, so this is what I mean, right? Like, you have this woman who, like, she openly says that she hits the guy and she throws things at him. And they have her speaking up for, like, women that have been abused. It's really fucked. It's really, really, really fucked. What is this? Is it the same call?
How are you,
I'm not sitting here about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a baby.
Because you start physical fights?
Such a baby!
Because you start physical fights?
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did, so I had to get out of there.
Yes, you did. So you did the right thing.
God damn. It really is amazing to me that there are people that, like, still support this woman, given that, like, there are so many recordings of her saying shit like that. What is this? Here's Miss I Wanted Nothing Amber Heard lying on TV saying she donated. Okay, so this was part of the UK lawsuit. Amber Heard claimed that the money that she got in the settlement, she donated. Amber Heard made promises to donate the money and then never made the donations in full. And they've been contacting her, trying to get her to make those donations. So, like, this woman is just disgusting. She rips off charities, and she has been documented doing both. Like, in the case of the charities have literally said that they haven't received the money and have been, like, reaching out to her for months, trying to get it from her, scuzzy, cuntish hands. And in the terms of the domestic abuse, your documentation is the fact that she is on audio admitting to doing it. Holy fuck. It's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. Oh, man. What is this? Whereas Sure No Friend continues Twitter rampage. Oh, this Eve Barlow person. Yeah, so this is the type of shit that I'm talking about, right? You have these women that are, like, still sitting there supporting fucking Amber Heard. And I'm like, how? She's a domestic abuser. And this Eve Barlow person, I've seen her, like, go after Tug and shit and try to say, like, try to get people to flag his tweets and stuff like that, or to, like, report his videos. And, it's you don't want people talking about the shit that you do. The simple solution is just to not do that shit.
Emma, you are.
Oh,
That's the difference
you
between
poor
me and
Joe.
you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start
You
physical
are
fights?
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you-
the fuck up.
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did, so I had to get the fuck out of there.
Yes, you did. So you did the right thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable. Every single time. What's your excuse? When there's not a physical fight, then what's the excuse there? You're still being admirable, right? Just by running away? And you can sit here and call me names, but you get called a name, and what do? That's the last insult. You're a baby. You're a hypocrite. You don't do anything that you actually do. You
So verbally and so verbally and physically abusive. That's interesting. Here's a video which includes evidence of who the real abuser is. Please take a few minutes to watch it. Let's see.
I'm strong, smart. I'm not a victim. When it happens in your home behind closed doors with someone you love, it's not this straightforward. If a stranger did this.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are calling it quits after just 15 months of marriage.
The marriage that ended was sadly contentious and filled with fighting.
Was slapped with a restraining order today after his estranged wife, Amber Heard, shows up in court with bruises on her face.
Flanked by security, Amber Heard doesn't try to hide the bruise on her cheek.
Amber claims she's...
Yeah, so like, that's the thing, right? I remember seeing the pictures, and there are a lot of people like looking at it and going like, it looks like makeup, right? Like she had done a makeup job on herself. And I'm like, I don't know, man. The other guy had to be taken to the hospital, and Amber Heard is like on all of these calls, literally like in the exchange we just played earlier, she's saying about how he always runs away when she's hitting him. So when she goes into court, this bitch suddenly has a bruise on her face. I'm like, it's just so fucking obvious. It's completely fucking obvious.
The victim of repeated domestic violence at the hand of death.
Ms. Heard, I'd like you to listen to what I'm about to play. Would you do that?
The actress was...
Okay, hold on, let me slow it down.
in court Friday, submitting these photos that she says show the bruises on her eye after the alleged attack.
Threw his arm back and he threw the phone as hard as he could at my face.
Spotted by paparazzi Saturday after a legal meeting, she was all smiles.
Heard provided a witness statement backing up her story of Depp's attack.
That a police officer on May 21 told you that it appeared you looked hurt. He or she gestured, I can't remember which one, to my face and said, we can tell you've been hurt or you don't look good.
The LAPD tells it responded to a complaint at the couple's home, but officers say there was no evidence of any crime.
Yeah, so like, I mean, that's just the thing. She lies so fucking frequently. She's giving a deposition, I think, and in the deposition she goes like, "Oh, the officer said clearly you've been hit," and like the video of them going through her apartment is out, and they never say that to her. In fact, I think the LAPD actually said the opposite, that there was, beyond just no evidence, they said it didn't look like she had been attacked. Like, I mean, it was like they said like the exact opposite of what she just said there.
Part of the reason why it's hard for many people to believe that Johnny Depp is a domestic abuser is because he does not have a history of domestic abuse. He's had several long-term, high-profile relationships, and every woman he's ever been with describes him as a kind, gentle person.
What do you think about people that don't believe your claims that Johnny beat you?
I then stood up, because I'd just been hit in the head with the corner of the door.
I'm so sorry. I did not. I'm really sorry about hitting you at the door or hitting your head.
But you meant to punch me in the jaw.
I meant to hit you. I do remember. I did mean to hit you.
You're just afraid that the truth will come out.
What truth?
That you lied.
Credit to whoever's doing the editing, but like, fucking hell, man. Like, let's just get to the point.
I had to protect her at the time.
Isn't it a fact, Ms. Heard, that on multiple occasions prior to today, you've hit Mr. Depp without any provocation?
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did, so I had to get the fuck out of there.
Fact, Ms. Heard, that you've hit Johnny Depp on multiple occasions prior to today's date.
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. I was not punching you.
Ms. Heard, have you ever hit Johnny Depp prior to the event?
Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
Isn't it a fact, Ms. Heard, that prior to today, you have slapped Mr. Depp on multiple occasions?
I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
Punch Johnny.
God damn. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of audio recorded of her admitting to doing these things. Yeah, no, and she's smirking as she's being asked about it. Like, she knows what she's done. This woman is unrepentant. Like, she absolutely is a domestic abuser. She's proud of what she fucking did. She's getting away with it. And then you have like idiots like that fucking Eve Barlow person and the rest of her like fucking brain damaged fan base. And it's like, I mean, these people are fucking disgusting too. I mean, like, it's really nasty. There's no defense for it. There's no excuse for it. And I look forward to the day that, you know, these people are held accountable for this type of shit, because it's really disgusting behavior. Absolutely disgusting.
Johnny Depp with a closed fist in the history of your relationship with Johnny.
You're a fucking baby.
Because you start physical fights?
Such a baby!
Because
Grow
you,
the fuck up,
because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
If he was ever pushed, it was a cold. He called it a cold clock. I mean, it's just very dramatic.
Isn't it true?
No, when you fucking have a closed fist.
You get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
So on the tape...
Yeah, fuck, man. I mean, think about how fucked it is, right? You talk about like fucking equality, all that shit, misogyny, and, you know, fighting the patriarchy, all that fucking crap and everything. You know, making everybody treating men and women the same and all that shit, right? This woman repeatedly talks about how she hits him. You have recorded audio after audio after audio after audio of her admitting to hitting him, and in one of the recordings even saying that he doesn't hit her back and that he never fights her when she's hitting him. But she shows up to court one day with a bruise on her face, and like that's all that's needed. This guy went to the hospital because his fucking finger was sliced off, and there was a cigarette that was put out on his body. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, come on. It's fucking ridiculous. It absolutely is. Oh man, there's no hope for this world. There's no hope whatsoever.
You tell Johnny Depp that you did mean to hit him.
Objection. That's argument.
I have to wonder if she's not taking responsibility for her part in this.
No?
No.
My motives, my truth, question.
The fucking perjury thing on there was great.
Before I had that James Corden night show thing, where I say he drove me. I've had an accident. I think I have a busted lip. I may have a busted nose and two black eyes tomorrow.
And then my hand, and my face, and then my hand.
Do you remember the headlines 3 years ago that said Johnny chopped off his own finger?
This photo is also emerging, taken just 1 month after their marriage. It's Depp with a badly injured hand.
She threw a vodka bottle at me. The first bottle went just past my ear, and the second one was a larger bottle, and she threw it, and it smashed.
You never committed.
Yeah, fucking hell. Okay. So, like, I mean, again, just to be clear, this woman abused him and put him in the hospital. and several times says that she hits him, and in one of these recorded audios even says that he never hits her back. But Johnny Depp is the one that gets fired, and this lying skank of a whore is allowed to speak as an advocate for fucking women that have been abused. She is a fucking monster on every level.
And any act of what would be considered domestic violence against Mr. Depp.
I'm not the one who fucking throws fucking pots and
That's
whatever the
different.
fucking else at me.
No. Just because I throw pots and pans does not mean that you come and knock on the door. Just because they're evasive.
Isn't it true, Ms. Heard, that prior to today you've committed domestic violence against your sister, Whitney Heard?
I'm going to object. Don't.
God damn. Okay, all right. So like, it's she likes hitting people. She likes to hit people. She's a little fucking psychopath. Fucking hell.
Answer that. It has nothing to do with you.
I can't believe Amber beat you.
She really did whoop your butt.
I watched you lie.
Called me a liar.
I watched you lie. I heard it. I was right there.
There's no what. You still haven't told me what lie it is.
It's the only way that people are going to feel comfortable coming forward, raising their voices, standing up for themselves, is if we change the system in place that keeps them quiet.
Started these things.
You're going to get up on the stand, Johnny, and say she started it? Really?
Fighting the good fight.
Speak up. Speak up.
Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
Yes.
I know it's a fair fight. It sees how many people believe or side with you.
Raise your voice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she even said that to him. She even said, like, no, fucking hell, man. It's insane. It's fucking nuts. This woman is just disgusting. And the people that defend her, like, I mean, the thing is, sometimes I get it, right? Sometimes it still is in this, like, gray area, right? Where it comes down to who do you believe. But the evidence against this woman is overwhelming and insurmountable. And on top of all of that, she also rips off charities and lies about donating to them to make it seem like she's altruistic, when instead she is literally just a gold-digging whore. Like, if anyone is a fan of this woman and you support her throughout this, like, because I can understand if you say that you're a fan of her acting talent, which good for you. But like, anyone that defends her fucking behavior through all of this and continues to like support it, I look at these people and I'm just like, you are disgusting, you're trash, you're parasites on fucking society, you need to learn what fucking shame is, and it needs to be reinforced on you daily.
The voice is the most powerful thing.
Another room, and I'm not gonna sit here and fight about fucking Toronto anymore. Guess what? I let it go. I'm not fucking talking about Toronto.
Depp's family just believes she was using him for money, fame, and to further her own career.
Well, more power to you, because that's something that I've never heard
I wanted nothing.
Amber flew into a rage, allegedly upset because Johnny wanted a post-nuptial agreement.
Yeah, I'm mad. It happens. It happens.
Yes, I know. It happens often.
The February 2015 wedding on Johnny's private island in the Bahamas was the result of an ultimatum Amber threw down.
The marriage I
promise you.
worked so hard to make happen, I fought for that wedding.
There was a divorce settlement, you got $7 million. People were saying this is all about the money, but then you did something that twisted that whole argument. What did you do with that money?
$7 million in total was donated to, I split it between the ACLU and Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
Amber Heard has some explaining to do. That Amber had not donated the $7 million she received in the divorce settlement to charity like she said she would back in 2016.
I just wanted to move on with my life.
An op-ed Heard wrote when she referred to herself as, quote,
a public figure representing domestic abuse.
I am not speaking about myself. I'm not speaking about my relationship. Why would I?
Amber Heard has a reported history of domestic violence, including a time when she was arrested for allegedly assaulting her ex-wife, Tasia Van Ree. Tried to push the narrative to the media that the officers involved in the arrest were homophobic and misogynist. The officer in the case is a lesbian activist. She
Oh, that's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Okay. So she, on top of abusing Johnny, she also battered her sister and physically beat her ex-wife. And to avoid, I guess, dealing with the legal problems that come with abusing your wife, she tried to accuse the cops of being misogynistic homophobes, but the officer on the case is a lesbian activist. I mean, you are so unlucky. You are so fucking unlucky. You are so unlucky.
She said in a statement, "I am so not homophobic or misogynistic. The arrest was made because an assault occurred." To make matters more interesting, the police received a request to delete the arrest information on the incident.
If things get physical, we have to separate. We have to be apart from one another.
Anywhere he goes.
There can be no physical violence.
I can't promise you that I'll be perfect. I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, I fucking sometimes get so mad I lose it.
Okay, so I mean, like, that was really good. Holy shit, that was really good. There we go. Wow. I you know what? Good on you, person who I've never heard of before. Yeah, dude, this whole Johnny Depp thing, it's really fucked. It's absolutely fucked. The LGBT community makes me laugh. I mean, like, dude, it's pretty funny how this woman tries to, like, get away with shit. And you just, that is so unlucky. It's so unlucky that when she's trying to accuse the cops of being misogynistic homophobes, she just so happens to have a lesbian activist as the arresting officer. That's sad. That's so sad. It's just it worked. God damn. If it had been a guy, it could have worked. And then the fucking cops get contacted and get asked to delete the record. Yeah, so he's a fucking snake and a weasel. Yeah, Tug's done a good job covering this. Yeah, no, Tug's amazing when it comes to the Amber Heard stuff, because his name's actually appeared in the legal documents, because I guess Amber Heard isn't happy with Tug talking about what a disgusting and diseased cunt she is. It's pretty funny. I mean, I would be more concerned with the fact that this whole scamming fucking charity shit came to light. Be more concerned with that than the things Tug says about her online. But, you know, rich people, I guess, have different priorities. All right, let's see. Do you guys actually want to talk about Russia for a second? A video posted online on Monday and verified by the Times appears to show Ukrainian soldiers killed and captured Russian troops outside a village west of Kiev on or around March 30th as the Russians were withdrawing. God damn. Okay, so my problem is, okay, Russia's being accused of war crimes by Ukraine, but, and I'll be clear, I haven't seen anything, and I don't think anyone's been shown anything, of it occurring. But the problem is Ukraine has it's not just like the video, right? There was also the statement made by like the official Twitter account for like the Ukrainian like army or whatever, basically stating that they were no longer going to be taking Russian troops prisoner, they would just be executing them. And then they deleted it shortly after because, I mean, they were basically stating that they were planning on committing war crimes. It's I think Russia's doing like some heinous shit. The problem is, you know, Ukraine keeps getting fucking busted with shit. Like, I don't even know what you want me to say. You know, at the end of the day, everyone's kind of got to be on the same page. Oh god, more of this shit. This Rusich unit and generally the Wagner group are known for its neo-Nazi views, which they do not hide, and particularly they use Nazi symbols. Ironically, Russian propaganda tells the world these people are fighting so-called Ukrainian Nazis. Oh, well, look, I think a lot of people know these. At this point, what is the Azov battalion or whatever? Yeah, damn. At least it's KGB files. They started this war to rid Ukraine of Nazism. Look at the swastika tattoo on this guy from Azov. If you don't believe us, they said. Meanwhile, the head of the DPR, Pushilin, awarded a denazifier. The head of pro-Russia militants in Donbass awards the militant task force Rusich. Oh, yeah, dude, that's fuck. Well, there you go. Everybody's, both sides are using the Nazis. God damn, that's great. That's fucking amazing. Look, everything's just gonna get really bad. And I think you just kind of have to understand that that's the world's fucked. Why is groomers trending? And why is Joe Biden like the first video? It's time to start calling these people what they are. Victim of grooming, stop throwing the word around. Definition, equating queer people to it. Here's queer people and grooming victims. Thanks, groomers. You know, look. I think it's related to the whole Florida bill. The thing is, the bill in Florida, the parental rights, I think it's like the parental rights or whatever bill. I don't know the actual name, but it's very tame in what it actually does, and it's very limited. It's kindergarten to the 3rd grade, no sexual education classes, and the parents need to be informed of, I mean, basically any discussions happening with their child, and specifically like medical and shit like that, medical decisions. So that's what is being opposed here. And I'm like, why the fuck are teachers like gonna have conversation with kids about, you know, sex ed? It doesn't make any sense. Why would a teacher, like, I remember being in class and I don't remember any of my teachers between kindergarten and the 3rd grade ever talking to me about who they were dating or talking to me about their spouse or any of that shit. And we didn't care either. We're fucking kids. We didn't know anything. So I mean, it's really weird that they're trying to like talk to children about shit like that, but as long as they insist on doing it, I'm just gonna call them groomers. Like I think it's typically when it's like a left versus right thing, this is usually how it goes, right? The right will like sit there and be all like prim and proper and be like, oh, we must use correct terms and things like that, and you know, everyone's acting in good faith, but some people are misguided, some like pussy ass shit like that. And the left will like turn around and just call them fucking racist, fucking white supremacists, like just whatever fucking buzzword works, they'll fucking throw it out. But I mean, like, I mean, you know, the thing is, it works. It works. So I mean, like, at this point, you've got people that are like absolutely mad and upset that they can't do sex ed classes with fucking kindergartners. Like, bitch, I'm just gonna call y'all groomers. Like, what do you want me to say? You should not be having those conversations with kids. You shouldn't even be like talking to kids about who you're fucking. Why the fuck are you gonna talk to a 5-year-old about who you're dating? Like, I don't fucking get that. That's weird to me. That's really fucking weird to me. I mean, these people are fucking just disgusting. How else do you fucking say it? But like, I mean, you know, if people on the right are finally like learning that what they need to do, I think like, well, what are these, like the new right people are the Trump supporters and shit. That's what Trump did. He'd like look at somebody and give them a nickname and just like call them that and just use it to mock and deride them. The left does it to the right all the fucking time. It's just, you know, it's not like a nickname or an insult. They just call them fucking racist and shit. At this point, like, I think the right just needs to do it back to the left, especially over a subject like this, because I mean, I would imagine that some of the people that are like absolutely upset about this shit are probably actual fucking pedos. Like the people that read the bill and are completely upset by it and are opposing it and fighting against it. I mean, like, you would have to be a fucking groomer. You would have to be a groomer. I think a lot of the people opposing it are opposing it because they've been told it's the quote unquote don't say gay bill, and their brains don't fucking work and they're too lazy to actually go read the actual language of it. So they just repeat what they've heard. I think that's like the overwhelming majority of the people against the bill fit that description. But I think the ones that actually know what's going on and they're still opposing it, like, they're groomers. But it's easy to just call them all groomers because it's upsetting them, it's making them mad. And you know what? As long as I look at people on the left, I'm like, you do it all the fucking time. Why are you mad now that people on the right are basically adopting your fucking... Oh, because your tactics suck. And they're nasty and they're mean. It sucks, doesn't it? I feel sorry for nobody. I feel sorry for absolutely nobody.
Please climb to 42,000 feet. Flight 209er, this is Denver Flight Control. You're approaching some rough weather. Please climb to 42,000 feet.
Roger, Denver.
We have a visitor.
Hello. Hi.
This is Captain Oliver, Mr. Murdoch, and Mr. Basta. This is Joey Hammond.
Well, hi, Joey.
You know what? I think I get what the joke is here. And I'm just gonna move on. I think I get what the joke is. And it's clever, but I'm just gonna move on. Let's see. Tennessee GOP proposes bill eliminating age requirements for marriage, and Republicans have the nerve to call other people pedophiles and groomers. Well, I mean, that's wrong. That's 100% wrong. The fuck? Goddamn people in fucking Tennessee. You're not supposed to, like, God damn it. There's too many fucking hillbillies out in the Midwest. Tennessee Republicans are moving forward with a bill that would eliminate age requirements for marriage in the state. The bill HB 233 is scheduled to be heard in the House Civil Justice Committee on Wednesday. It would establish common law marriage between one man and one woman, but it does not include a minimum age. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Look, that's wildly off from what this idiot is saying. Bill eliminating the age requirements. That doesn't... I mean, look, this is still, like, it's still a problem. They got to be fucking clear about it. But, like, it sounds like there is an actual age requirement already. And all this is talking about was establishing common law marriage. But it says it doesn't include age requirement, but there's already an age requirement in the state. I don't think that removes the age requirement from the state, because this bill doesn't specifically mention it for the specific common law marriage. But like, that's wildly different from what this guy is saying. Like, these people, like, they're so fucking dishonest. Techno hippie and pun intender. Like, they're so dishonest. They're always dishonest. They're like, whenever they're fucking saying anything, they're just lying all the time. All the fucking time. What is this? This is Donald Trump posing with his close friend George Nader, who sold access to the Trump White House. Well, that's wrong. He's now serving 10 years in federal prison for transporting a 14-year-old to America for sex. Okay, good. He's in fucking prison. I think 10 years is too short of a time frame. I believe in mandatory castration with the rusty fork. Anything less is just not good enough. Oh, it's turning into the political stuff. Tennessee Republicans are advancing a Marry Little Kids bill that will allow them to marry children. Okay. See, like, this is what I mean, right? Like, people on the left do this shit all the time. People on the right do it. They freak out. And look, I mean, look, thing is, you read through it and it's like, this is like the beginning of the news story. It literally says the current age for marriage in the state is 17 with parental consent. So like, this new bill referring to common law marriage, I don't think it like overrides what the actual age requirement in the state is. It seems to me like these people just don't fucking understand how like the laws work. And I could be wrong. I mean, I could be wrong, but like, come on, like, what's the more likely scenario here? I mean, that's just, holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, they're constantly fucking lying. It's nuts. They're constantly fucking lying. They're constantly fucking lying. Oh, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, it's, yeah, politics sucks, but like, I mean, yeah, this is going to be the new talking point. Tennessee GOP proposal of a bill that will eliminate age requirements for marriage. I mean, that's going to be the new talking point, because they can't. What they're arguing against in Florida is insane. What they are trying to get done in Florida is insane. It makes literally no sense. They're losing the PR battle. So it seems like now what they're going to do is grossly misrepresent a bill and try to shift the argument to Tennessee. I mean, it's embarrassing. I'm pretty sure that these people are literally going to make this DeSantis guy in Florida the next president, because they consistently make that man look like he's a fucking genius when he's like just like a very like just I mean, I'm not saying that he's dumb, but he's not even that smart. These are like really basic moves, but it's like he's playing checkers and they're literally pissing their own pants. It's insane. I don't understand how this fucking works. I really don't understand how this fucking works. Oh, man. Politics is always fun. Politics is always fun. Let's see if there's anything else trending today. Oh, Skywalker? One Piece 1046? Okay, guys, if you're not reading One Piece, you gotta. I do like this, though. Expectations, reality. I mean, this is basically what's been going on in One Piece so far. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not gonna do Twitch tonight. I think we're gonna end it early tonight, guys. I'm pretty tired, and I gotta be on Friday for a stream, and I gotta do Flashcast on Saturday, so I think I'll end it here. And what I might do is maybe I'll do like a longer stream on Friday and throw in some Elden Ring, because I'm gonna just grind up rune farming tonight. So hopefully by Friday I'll be all ready for you guys. But I appreciate y'all tuning in again. It's always great just hanging with you guys, and it's nice when there's no drama to cover. I know that a lot of you guys tune in for the drama, and I appreciate it, but like, I don't manufacture drama, so when there's nothing to talk about, we just chill and laugh at politics. I think it's more fun that way. But again, always do appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you here on Friday.